morning, happy Monday. It is a beautiful day. I don't know that for sure, but I'm just gonna go with that. Yesterday was Mother's Day, and it was the first day in a really long time, the first Mother's Day, because we actually celebrated Saturday. First Mother's Day in a very long time, 4 years that I've had both my kids, so it was wonderful. But then yesterday I had to stick Katie on a plane to go home, and that stunk very bad. So I spent most of my day sad, but thankful and grateful that I got to see both my babies and also my adopted daughter, Kayla, and my adopted son's girlfriend, Sierra. So it was wonderful. That part was great. We got to see my mom, got to hang out. So that part was awesome. I'm just sad. I hate when good things end, you know? I'm gonna do a little more greens here for the gal. She spent her very first night in her new enclosure. You can kind of see it through there, but probably not really well. This Thursday, the video will be the rest of the weekend that I think, yeah, the last Thursday's video, Kayla went home. This Thursday's video will be Katie leaving, but all the stuff that we did up to that point, which was mostly building Monroe's new home. So you'll see all that if you tune in on Thursday. If I get the video up. I usually do, but you know, now that I've said that, I feel like I must preface it with it. So today at school, no idea what's happening, other than our usual stuff. Friday we left just right away after school. I wanted to soak in all the Katie time I could, so didn't prep a whole lot of, you know, like papers and drawers and things like that, but that's fine. At this point in the year, if I don't have it down, nobody has it down. So anyway, we're gonna have a good week. This is our last full week together. And then next week is it. I can't believe it, but yet, why did it take so long, you know? It's long days, short weeks. So today we are going to start a project in math that I will show you. We're gonna create our own board game. Sorry, I'm sticking to bags here. And it's one I bought on Teachers Pay Teachers. I printed out on green paper some dollars for the game. I did that because our printers have been just wacky. What is going on with, I don't know. Our printers have been really wacky, and so I didn't want to leave it to chance, so I printed 50 pages on my own printer, which is super, but you know, it's what we do. So there's money. They have game pieces, which are cool. I forgot the dog. How does that even happen? You go, baby. She said, thank you. Game pieces, money, dice, game boards, and then I'm just gonna have them mount it onto cardstock. I think that's how we'll do it. The only problem with that is the cardstock is the same exact size as a regular sheet of paper, so I might have to trim their boards down just a little bit. That's okay, I can do that. Anyway, and then after they make their games, they're going to play their games and play other people's games, and hopefully they'll really like it. There's also cards for them to write questions. It's going to be math, like I said, math related. I'm going to encourage them to do multiplication, division. For some of them, that is still difficult, and so addition, subtraction is of course fine, but or they could do word problems. It's going to be their creative endeavor. So that will be during math time today. I think we'll probably start math time a little bit early. Well, no, we're gonna do this all week, so I guess we'll be fine. Anyway, that's what's on for today. I will try to peek on again at school. Peek on. Come on later today at school. There's no reason I can't. My Katie's gone. So I'll be there by myself flying solo. It's gonna be weird after a week and a half of having my little girls there to help. I will catch up with you later. Have a great Monday. It is after school on Monday. The kids just headed out a few minutes ago, and I've been turning stuff off and getting ready to get out of Dodge. So I will show you really quickly some of the game board things that we are doing for math. Okay, so here's our math where we started today, our board game planning, and this is on Teachers Pay Teachers. I will put a picture. I feel like I already did, but I will put in another. Okay, it's not focusing. There we go. Brianna Beverly. And I love this for them because it's really fun. So far, so good. A lot of them, we talked a little bit beforehand about what makes a good game. We talked about a little bit of just plain luck makes it kind of fun instead of having to always know the right answer. We talked about surprises in a game, like when you get a boom card or a bang or whatever, you know, a sorry card and sorry. We talked about those kind of things. And then some of them got to the actual, they had to show me this all filled out. For topic, I told them that everybody's topic was math, but which subject in math they were to decide. So we said addition, subtraction, multiplication, division, fractions, word problems, they could decide. Then they had to name their game. I did tell them it couldn't be an existing game. So I had one student who wanted to call his game Sorry. But I said, nope, that's a game that's already been invented. So his game is called I Apologize, which is hilarious. So then they had to tell me just an overview of how you would play and then supplies you would need. So the supplies are basically what was provided in the product. So over here, I printed out a bunch of dollars on just colored green paper. I didn't have a lot of the dark, so I used what I had and then went to the light green. Doesn't matter. So if their game, if they incorporate money into it, they can use this. Everybody will probably need some sort of die. So I have this one, and there's also one with numbers on it. So this is the one in case they wanted to do, like, you know, maybe their dice says roll again or move ahead 2 spaces or whatever they want their dice to say. Then there's also this one with the numbers. Then this, I told them that they're going to get this not at the end and not at the beginning, somewhere in the middle, because we talked about as you go and as you make new things like games, you sometimes come up with great ideas along the way, or you might find a problem that you hadn't anticipated along the way. And so they're going to get these directions to write sometime after the board game, but before the cards that they're making. And then I just showed you these. And then the rest is just, more money, the cardstock. So I have a lot of just different colors of cardstock. My goodness, it's hard with one hand. So they're getting to choose what color cardstock they want to mount their game on. And that is essentially it. So that is, choking myself, that is what we worked on today. And then tomorrow we'll keep going. And then I told them that sometime toward the end of the week, when everybody or almost everybody is done, we will take turns and they'll get to play each other's board games, and I think they're really going to like that. So I am getting ready. I have an appointment to be at by 4. So I'm going to get out of here quickly like I do every day. And I don't always have appointments, but I am always tired and ready to go home. I'm super sad I don't have Katie to go home to, and Kayla and all the people, but it's okay. So I am going to head out, and I will see you again in the morning. Good morning. Happy Tuesday. I'm going to try to keep it short because I have no voice again. I do not understand where it goes, but it was windy yesterday, and one of my little girls also was losing her voice. So I guess the wind sucks it out of my throat. I don't know. Anyway, making my little girl salad. She seems to be adjusting very well to her new cage environment. I like to call it that because cage sounds so just sad. Anyway, she is a kept girl, so you know. She is currently basking on her rock, and my husband just put her hammock up last night. She's not in it this morning, which isn't that unusual, really. She does like her hammock, though, so we'll see if she uses that today at all. We put her up in it to make sure it worked, you know, like fit her body right and everything, and it does. So today I have to stop after work and get more mustard greens and veggies for this gal. What else do I have? I had an appointment after school yesterday. It was at a place, I can't remember the name, but they came to our health fair, and basically they just check the level of hormones in your body. They did a thyroid check, which my thyroid is fine. The level of hormones in my body is almost non-existent right now. So I do need to do something about that. And that definitely is playing a part in my overall fatigue. So that is good to know. Glad I found that out. So that is also what my doctor's sister does. And if she lived closer and it was more convenient, I would only see her, but she doesn't and I can't. So that part stinks. But I sent her over all my labs from them to have her look at them. Anyway, then what else? I came home and went to bed. There we go. No, I ate dinner and then I went to bed, and I ended up just reading for a little while, scrolling through Facebook, some emails, stuff like that. But I hadn't caught up for a while since Katie was here and we were doing all the things. And so just kind of got back to life as normal without all the fun. That sounds so Debbie Downer. You know what I mean. Without all the excitement of having company and my baby here. She's not company, but she is, you know, because we go do all the things when she's here because we like to have fun. Anyway, all that to say, happy Tuesday. And yesterday was pretty good, honestly. The kids did pretty well. We had a little bit of struggle with talking too much, and not too much too loudly. So we did have to go to not working with buddies, and I hate that because I think the best way to work is with buddies to get feedback and to get information that you yourself may not have had. But that's not a place we were yesterday, so had to rein that in. Oh, today my admin is coming in for a formal eval with 7 days left in the school year. Whoops! Ran out of time for that, so no biggie. It's going to be you see what you see kind of thing. I probably have mustard greens in my hair now, but that's okay. You know how I don't like it on my back. We started our, oh shoot, I need to copy that out. We started our board game today, or yesterday, which I showed you in yesterday's clip after school. They're really excited to work on that. A couple of them wanted to take it home so they could work there, and I convinced them that I'm going to give them plenty of time at school. So we're going to continue that today in reading what was going to be my eval, but now my admin has to come in later, so may not see. We're doing a fun alliteration, tongue twister thing. I believe it was a freebie. I don't think I bought it on Teachers Pay Teachers. So I will try to show that after school today. But I think I'm gonna go because I'm already straining to talk, and that means it's gonna be a long day. So I hope that you all have a wonderful Tuesday, and I'll show you some stuff when I'm at school. Bye. Good morning. It's Wednesday. And don't have a voice. Why? Anyway, I'm gonna keep it short. Did I come on yesterday after school? I don't even remember. If I didn't, I'm super sorry. It has been, no, I think I did. Anyway, doesn't even matter. It has been a whirlwind of a week so far. Nothing eventful except for just busyness. Couple issues that I dealt with yesterday with kiddos, just going through it, and we were short some help yesterday, so kids didn't get exactly what they needed. That always weighs heavy on my heart, but you know, we do what we can with what we have where we are. So I did. And I know that I did everything I could to make their day better. So that is what I do have. What I don't have is a lot of time right now because, oops, I spent too much time just dinking around, not being very productive this morning. But sometimes you just have to dink around, and so I did. Last night, though, when I came home, I did a little bit of work. I put up a new book. Hold, please. I put up a new book in my Teachers Pay Teacher store, Trouble at Table 5, Busted by Breakfast. These books are really cute. I love them because the characters all have some quirks. And this little guy who got busted by breakfast talks too much. Don't know anyone who has that problem. Do you, teachers? Anyone? No. So anyway, that one is now in my Teachers Pay Teachers store. If you, oops, forgot this for the baby. If you're interested. Anyway, I did that, which made me feel very proud because I was stinking tired. And at 4:44, I remember that time because 4:44, I wanted to go to bed. So I didn't. Really wanted to, not that that's a good thing, but I kind of just powered through, ate a little bit, and then finished that book study. I'd already started it, but then took a brief hiatus while Katie and Kayla were here and got back to it. So that was kind of nice to finish something. I'm going to do a few more of the shorter books next because I have them checked out from the library. So I'm going to do some more of the Heidi Heckelbecks. I think I have a couple Henry Heckelbecks to do, and those people have been really loving those. So I'm super glad because I love them. I'm going to package them up in, haven't decided exactly what I'm going to use, but like little, I think I want to use some kind of like a canvas tote. And also, no, that's not true. I'll probably do more in the zipper bags, the pouches that I got from Hobby Lobby. Probably do that. Maybe I'll do a mix because I do like the canvas totes too. Anyway, in preparation for next year, I'm going to get a bunch of those made and ready, and that will be part of the kids' book club Monday centers. That's when I do, it's just read a book day for our center period, which is somewhere between 20 and 30 minutes, depending on the reading lessons and how long they go. Wouldn't it be nice if reading were just a thing again in school? It is, and it is in my room anyway, in a lot of teachers' rooms, but it almost feels, I don't want to say naughty, but it kind of feels like you're not following the script if you just tell kids to enjoy reading, and I'm not doing that. I've not really ever done that, but I do kind of get anxiety about, am I getting in all the skills they need and all this? But you know what? The biggest skill out there is just reading, and as far as reading instruction goes, that is. And so I'm just going to do more of it. And maybe we'll just devote whole mornings just to reading. I did tell the kids, I told one kid yesterday that today, if it was nice, we were going to start right away in the morning. We're going to go outside and just read. I'm so excited. So we'll just be reading outside in the sunshine today. I hope you have a great Wednesday. And if I don't come on later, it's because I worked right up until we left, because today we do have time for teacher work. Yay. So I will try. I might show you some of their game boards. They are loving those, the math game boards that we're making. I'll put a picture here just to show you the product that I bought on Teachers Pay Teachers. I will talk to you later. Good morning, happy Thursday. I did not pop on again yesterday at school, much as I suspected. We were working real hard. My partner and I were sending things to the copy center for next year. So we were hard at work. And also we had, I'm sure every teacher has to do some sort of signature gathering at the end of the year for things that have to be signed off on, like your technology, your this, your that, your other. So we had all those things. We did a couple of them. I shouldn't say we, my partner always handles this part, but we do the, I'll go ahead and wash off the dish first. Be right back. I'm back. In the words of my father that will live in my heart forever, I was a nincompoop. So here we go. Oh, look, for my girl. Anyway, I'm gonna now put the salad in the bowl because it's clean. So we did our supplies list. Did I say that? I don't know if I actually said it out loud. We had to turn in our supplies list that is posted online for our grade level for next year. And then we signed off on checking our address for over the summer. I can't remember what else, but anyway, just the little things that we can get out of the way. Felt pretty darn good to get out of the way. So, this morning, that hurts every time, and I fall for it every time. I'm gonna start dropping it on the floor, Archer. Just gonna say something and now it's gone. Oh, this morning I found the cutest idea. Okay, so last night, I'm just gonna backtrack a little bit. Try to follow. Last night I stayed up. It was actually quite late for me. It was after 9, and I was working. I was making something for their end of year little goodbye gift I'm gonna give them. Which I won't talk about yet because this video will go up before then. But then I was also prepping stuff for this week and the next, and the last 2.5-ish full days that we have. And I say 1.5-ish because our awards are going to be part of our last Wednesday, which is a week from yesterday. But they have been blowing through all the fun projects that I have for them, which is fantastic because it means we get to do more fun projects. So I absolutely am tickled pink that they're loving what we're doing. And regarding the math game that we're making in math, one of my students came up, and she's a sweetheart and loves all the things we do. But she said, Mrs. Butler, I think this is my very favorite thing we've done this year. So, you know how good that makes you feel as a teacher when the kids are just into what you're doing. So I went through my purchases on Teachers Pay Teachers, and printed out a few other things that were that I'm just going to copy, and if we don't end up getting to them, that's fine. I'll just have them for next year, whenever. But I am going to try to make it in. It's still, I'm doing good. It's only 6:26, but I'm going to try to leave at about, well, on time or before, so that I can get in there and copy some pages. But you didn't think I was going to circle back around, but here I am. This morning, I saw on Not So Wimpy Teachers Facebook group, somebody posted an activity that they did. There is a product you can buy for, I think it was only $1 on Teachers Pay Teachers. It's just like a one-page thing, but I'm just gonna have my kids draw it because they love to draw. So rather than limit them to an 8.5 by 11 piece of paper, I have some leftover construction paper that we're gonna use instead. And in the middle, okay, so picture piece of paper. In the middle is kind of a cloud, and it says, "I can't imagine living without." And then radiating out from this cloud are all kinds of just straight lines to the edge of the paper. So it looks kind of like a sun, I don't know, ish. But I thought my kids would love that. And so we're gonna brainstorm lists of what we think we couldn't live without. And some of the things were cute, some of the things were sweet, some of the things were funny. One of the little boys in the post, his picture said he couldn't live without churros. Raise your hand if you agree. Katie, she loves a good churro. Anyway, so it just looked like such a cute, fun activity that we're gonna do that. I just randomly decided this morning we're gonna do that. I love when teaching comes to this time of the year because the pressure is off. Not that, yes, the pressure is there all year, but not that I let it dictate. I really don't, which, you know, oops, sorry, not sorry. But we're gonna do just fun and learning and just loving life. So super excited. I'm wearing this shirt because my teaching partner said, she sent me a picture, said, "I'm wearing this shirt tomorrow. You don't have to, but I knew you'd be sad if I didn't tell you." And I was like, yeah, chance to match, you bet. So this is an oldie but a goodie. And we haven't worn it that much because, well, for me anyway, the sleeves are weird. They come, I don't know. Anyway, don't care. Have a good Thursday, and I may or may not see you after school. Bye.
To this air thing.
Right. And then you had to breathe it in so that you wouldn't feel the tooth. Guys are doing a great job on these.
Wait, who has smile?
Love them. What kind of math? What? So our topic, all of our topics, it's math, but are you going to do addition, subtraction, multiplication, division, fractions, word problems? What do you think would make the best sense?
Word problem.
Okay, write it down. And then they have to solve the word problem. And if they do that, what happens? If they get the word problem right, what happens next?
They will go on and get more supplies and be stronger and get bigger to another grade.
To another grade? That's so cool. So this is going to say school edition. Oh, it already does. Good job.
$5.
Oh my goodness. $85? Do you even have $85 there?
She has a lot.
That is a cool
I
game board, ma'am.
I'm playing $1,000.
Oh my goodness.
Now we have to
And
do
you're keeping,
subtraction.
oh, and you're doing subtraction. So clever, you guys.
So we have to
I
do
love
the
it.
subtraction.
Hey, good. So you have somebody to walk out there with. These are really great guesses, guys.
I want this one, but I got
No, nobody is right yet, but those are, I would say, several people have really right ideas. We made it to the end of the day Thursday. It was a great day, except for it just seemed really long. And I think it's because we were doing projects all day, and that's not our normal schedule. So it just seemed long, but really good. We had a great day. They worked on their game boards this afternoon, which I took a little bit of video of a couple of them that had finished playing. And then what else? This morning we worked on something that I saw online. I'll show you really quick. Really quick before I show you the thing that we did today, these are some of our desert animals that we read about and learned about. Some of these kiddos, I'm trying to stay away from names here. Some of these kids, though, have come just so far. Some of them were virtually non-readers and writers when I got them, and look at that. Yes, I helped, but only with, she dictated what she wanted it to say, and then I wrote it and she copied, but a lot of it she got from her own rough draft. So proud of these kids. So we have come a long way, baby. I'm so proud of them. Anyway, I'll show you the thing that we worked on today. I saw this on the Not So Wimpy Teachers Facebook group. You write, I can't imagine life without, and I helped some of them make the cloud in the middle, but only because they didn't really know where to start on a huge piece of white paper. And then we made lines. I told them to make a good number, but not like a crazy number. Don't make 100 because we won't have time to finish. But then we just wrote in things that we wouldn't want to have to live without. So really fun activity, and it was just fun writing, thinking, and I loved it. So that is what we did this morning. And that's about it. So I'm going to gather up my stuff. I have, this time of year, there's just shrapnel everywhere. It's bad. I have to clean shelves. I have to go through my books. My to-do list is getting ridiculous, but you know, that's what happens. So I'm going to sign out and go home and sit in front of the TV and do some things. And then I'm going to go to bed at probably 7, and I'm going to read some books. Anyway, I will catch up with you tomorrow. Have a great night. Bye. Good morning. Happy Friday. We made it. This is our last Friday with kids. Next Friday is our teacher work day. So this is our last Friday. It's so bittersweet every year. Do I want my summer break? Yes. Yes, I want my summer break. But I'm going to miss this group a lot. They're such a good group. I say that every year also, but this year, they're a good group. Anyway, and so many, but I think the real sad part is that so many are not returning, and so many have left already. Like, I'm okay if I get to still see them every day, and then I have my new group, but this group I'm not going to be able to see quite a few of them, which makes me really sad. I like to see them grow up. Next Friday, I've been invited to a former third grader's high school graduation. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. She invited me to go, and of course I'm going. And then also to a couple of former third graders' graduation parties. I don't know if I'm gonna make those because you know my bedtime's like 7. But for sure I'm gonna go to the graduations themselves. I'm super excited that, you know, and honored that they still remember their old third grade teacher. I, this morning, am running a skosh late. It is 7:32, and well, yeah, just a skosh late. I don't know if skosh is an official measurement, but if it's not, it should be. I don't know where I was going with that measurement system. Anyway, today I have everything I need already copied, and I'm just rolling in and ready for it. Am I though? Am I ever ready? I don't know. I copied a couple of PBLs, well, one PBL, project-based learning activity. It is a design the ultimate playground. And what I did is I have 25 kids, but I seem to have a lot of absences still. Yesterday, 20 kids were there. Anyway, oh, forgot you, puppy. Hold, please. Forgot the puppy. I'm going to finish this sentence if it kills me, which it might. I made fewer copies. There it is. There it was. I made fewer copies. So they are going to share and work with a buddy. So 25 kids, I made 12 copies, assuming, I have such a bad headache today, it's right here. Assuming that some won't be there, but we can have a group of 3, not an issue. In fact, my guess is we're gonna have a couple groups of 4 because that is how they roll. But it's just meant to be fun, creative. They design with things like safety and inclusivity and environmental factors. They design a playground and design like what kind of structures are going to be part of that playground. I am not sure off the top of my head who made it. I don't want to say the wrong name, so I will insert picture here. Anyway, teachers pay teachers purchase, and whoever this is that designed it, now that you can see the name, I have purchased several of hers before and done them. She has a rainforest one, a lemonade stand one, and I've done both of those successfully in the past. I will say that you can do project-based learning with any group. I washed this, but I had enough of the other one for today. You could do it with any group. You just have to tailor it. And, you know, you could make it a 1 class period activity if you really wanted to. Obviously, it wouldn't be the whole thing, but I love them. It is a little bit difficult toward the end of the year because your schedule isn't the same, which is both good and bad. Good because you're doing fun, just learning activities. Bad because I am a really scheduled gal, and we do our morning work, and then we go into our benchmark advance, and then we go into this and our centers, and I am very by the book. But I love this time of year because it is different, but also it's harder because it's different. I have my kids also in such a routine that it gets, you know, we feel like, whoa, where's the time gone? Or why do we have so much extra time to do this? And it's a little bit weird, but it always works out. And they're so happy right now, which just makes my heart happy. They love their math game board design that they're doing. And and then also I copied off for next week a math mystery. I'll either show you or put a picture here of that one, but they're gonna love that as well. Hope we have time for it all. And then next week we'll be doing our memory book. So I will show you all that either today, I'll show you you know, where we're at right now. And then next week, I'll show you the memory book and all that fun stuff. So have a wonderful Friday, and I will catch up with you after school. Another Friday in the books. The last Friday with kids in the books. Oh my gosh. And I just had a sweetheart who I had in 3rd grade who's graduating high school this year. So she stopped by to say hi, and I'm going to go see her next Friday, 1 week from today. She graduates. Oh, high school. Oh my gosh. So anyway, I got to say hi to her too, but it is about 10 after 3 and I'm ready to hit the road. I'm so ready to hit the road and also hit the bed because I'm exhausted. Cry of teachers everywhere. Please let me rest. Anyway, I'm going to go home. I'm going to do some things. I'm going to read some books. I have a few things I want to get done just around the house. And then I think that's it. So what did I show you this week? Game boards. I'll show you a couple things next week that we might get to. It's just really going to depend on what kind of time we end up really having. But I do have a couple of fun things copied out that they're going to do. I think I talked about them this morning. They're going to do in pairs or groups. One is Build the Ultimate Playground and another is a math mystery. So if we have time, that's what we're going to do. Anyway, have a wonderful weekend where you are and stay safe and healthy. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing to help me grow my channel. Thank you. I will talk to you next week. Goodbye. So we figured out how Monroe can get up the ladder. It's that way. Dad's gonna find a way to fix it on there.
Take those things that we just got for your thing
Oh yeah.
The 2 screws
There
on
you
the
go.
other side, right there.
So she couldn't get up the regular ramp very well, but this will be perfect. We tried it out with blueberries as a lure and it worked.